Tiffany, and I am here to tell you about our double-sided stamp store and go bag. These are also sometimes called punch packs because they not only hold stamps, not only can you store things in them and go with them, but you can also put punches in them. Well, I just said all that, and you cannot put punches in this one. You can put punches in any of the other ones, but you cannot put punches in this one. Let that be a warning to all of you who are watching today. Why can't you put punches in this one? Because all of these have a reinforced piece of webbing underneath because they're designed to hold a little bit more weight. So if you put punches in there which are heavy, you've got this webbing underneath that's going to keep this handle from ripping through the plastic. This one, because it's double-sided, the handle comes up out of the middle and is only affixed to the plastic, so you cannot put nearly as much weight in it as you can with the others. However, what you can do with this one is double up your library of stamps or supplies, whatever you are planning on carrying in there. Just like the other stamp store and go bags, this one comes with the pull-out tray, 8.5 by 11. Actually, this one comes with, you figured it out already because it's called the double-sided bag, 2 pull-out trays, right? Both 8.5 by 11 and then 1 inch deep. So what you're getting is 2 of the 1 inch bags connected in the middle so you can double up whatever you're trying to carry with you. Let's show that. Let's see what that is. First of all, let's just start with stamps, because that is what this bag was designed to carry, to organize. Wood-mounted stamps. Super simple. Again, just like all of the punch bags, you're going to be able to go vertical with your supplies. This bag has travel stamps on one side, and on the other side it has 3 stamp sets. It has the uppercase whimsical alphabet, the lowercase whimsical alphabet, and the numbers whimsical alphabet. And if I want to work with those, I can just pull out the tray, put it on my workspace, and punch and stamp away with all of those that I want to work with, right? Everything stays neat and tidy in the tray. I've taken a photocopy of, this is going to be a little bit harder to show on the camera. I've taken a photocopy of all the stamps in place and put it at the bottom. Now the little photocopy at the bottom serves 2 purposes. First of all, if you take all the stamps out, it helps you put them all back in the right order, right? You can follow that. And the other thing that it does is if you put your stamps away a little bit messy, it's going to absorb that ink. Now I said when I first started, I put all 3 sets, uppercase, lowercase, and numbers for the whimsical alphabet set. These all came in individual clamshells, right? So if you keep those 3 things separately, you have to remember, A, that you have them, and B, where they are as separate boxes or containers. So by putting upper, lower, and numbers, taking those 3 containers and putting them into one, now I'm far more likely to remember that I have all of those and actually use them. So this is a great place to consolidate steps or stamp sets that match or stamp sets that go together like your alphabet sets. But what else can you put in the double-sided stamp store and go bag besides alphabet, besides punches, besides stamps? No punches, remember that, no punches. It's a great bag for actually carrying supplies in, especially to a crafting event. So something like stickles or re-inkers, everything's plastic here. So if something breaks open or leaks, you're just going to be able to wipe it out. Things like thread, even if you aren't traveling with this, if you're using it at home, if you sew, you have tons of thread, you don't want to keep it out in the light and the dust, throw it into a double-sided bag, label it on the side with what color of thread that is, or what brand, or maybe what type, and then it's all visual and accessible, but it's protected, and it's also easy to pull off the shelf and look at and choose the color that you want to work with. Last but not least, this double-sided bag is set up with a Stephanie Bernard card making kit, right? So this is everything I need to make birthday cards. On this side, I have what I call, this is my clean side. Nothing on this is going to make a mess on anything else, right? I've got pop dots in a little plastic envelope. I've got cards and card blanks in the back. I've got cardstock here. I've got my shaker filler here, baker's twine, so all of those things. And then on this side, I have the things that could potentially be messy. So whether it's adhesive, well, I guess my block is not going to be messy, but inks, Nouveau drops, daubers, and the stamps themselves are all just tucked into this tray. Now if I'm going to work with that stuff, I can just pull it out of the tray. Everything that I need is there, right? Stamps, stamp block. I just pulled the stamps right out of my organizer, right in their little pockets. Boom, everything's together. So if I'm going to an event where I want to just work on birthday cards, now I've got all of those bits and pieces that I need to work on those cards. I can pull out the 2 trays, pack the 2 trays up. Quick, fast, and easy. So the double-sided stamp store and go bag, 8.5 by 11 by 1 inch deep, and you've got 2 sides on that. Just like our other bags, you can take any of those things and go vertical with them, and now you've got all of your supplies visible, accessible, portable, and you've created a library, so it's easy to choose what you want to work with. Thanks so much for tuning in today. If you're watching on YouTube, you want to hit the subscribe button below, and here comes a disco move. Bing, the bell button up at the top. And if you select the bell button, that's going to turn on notifications, and anytime we put up a new video, you'll get a notification and you'll know all about it. Thanks again for tuning in. I look forward to talking to you soon.